Take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Seawolves, a powerful pack led up front by Cameron Orr, first team All-MLR a year ago.
Yeah, incredible four-pack, the engine room. They've got the best scrum in the league in that front row. But I'm looking at that back row and Hadding, the captain. He's going to have a lot of meters. In the back line, the 9-10 combination has got to be there. J.P. Smith with his 100th MLR appearance. Getting out to the electric Divine Rousseau on the outside of the 13. He's great with ball in hand. He's going to have a lot of clean line breaks tonight.
Seattle led by fifth-year head coach Alan Clark, the 57-year-old former Irish international hooker, and Ulsterman. Kutsa, the Canadian international, Winkluski, the USA Eagle, headline the front row replacements. Now we take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors. Piffaletti, the USA Eagle, at loosehead. Venter at hooker. Abel at tight head up front for the forwards.
Yeah, we're talking about defensive dominance from the Chicago Hounds team, led by the platform of the engine room. I'm looking at number 7, Rumble. That guy's an absolute unit at 7. Lots of tackles on his shoulders tonight.
Take a look at the backs. A lot of talent there. Tim Sweel will be at 10, pulling the strings.
Yeah, in terms of tactical kicking, they're number 1 in open play kicks. So that number 9-10 combination in Basca and Sweel has got to be on point. Getting out to Campbell. Lots of tackles on that Divine Rousseau tonight. Chicago
led by Chris Latham, the 49-year-old former Wallaby and Australian Super Rugby star. Spent last year as an assistant with Seattle. Zabrick Fletcher and the Uruguayan international Peculo front row replacements for the visitors from the Windy City.
These kind of conditions, and we know they're great at home. And they got a big test tonight.
Tim Sweel under. Sweel. Michael Hand. Oh, crunching tackle, bounced off by Bobby Dye's hand back with it. Here Van Vuren. There was Charles Elton, the flanker. Now Reno Herbst into a wall there of light blue. Advantage to Seattle. Yona looking to give his side an early lead. Yona with the distance and the accuracy, 3-0. Seawolves on top.
On that tactical kicking ping pong.
First line out, Venter able to find Hamish Bain to Scott. Here comes Seattle, quickly out wide, upended was Rumble by Inafuti, and Rumble not wrapped up. He'll continue forward, the Canadian international.
Backwards.
Ball on the turf, went backwards, White there to retain possession. Now Bain, nothing doing, tough tackling from Van Vuren in the Seawolves. Intercepted, Inafuti with the ball. Futi turns on the Jets, around 1, cuts back inside. Futi with the offload, and it's Rousseau with the first try.
Beautiful individual effort, and it's just a flat ball trying to skip across. Futi just steps to the passing channel, puts his head down, steps on the inside, gets his hands free, and guess who it is? Divine Rousseau, support scores tries in rugby. He's there for that little offload. It gets the try.
Pick and go attempt. Waru, he'll give it a crack. Makes him eat her the hard way. Creel calling for reinforcement. Chicago inching closer to that try line. Awaru, the Canadian international, yet again. Advantage to Chicago. Out wide they go. Over the top, spinning and dotted down.
Stop Chicago with that head of steam on the edge. If you're the winger, you've just got to stick and get your body into him. Shrugs off the first.
Seattle ready in the throw. Back to Smith, tight-roping the sideline, and able to stay in. Seattle doing a good
pressure at the line out. Smith just trying to dance down the touchline. And the big number 3, Charlie Abel, will not be free.
George Myers. To the boot, Sweel, crossfield kick, has O'Keefe there. O'Keefe able to bounce off one would-be tackle, gets away from Matthews, now Hand. Creel in to clean things up.
Got this hit on the sideline, the kick pass coming up there. Nice pop, way to stay on your feet, O'Keefe. Get your hands free for that offload, but the commitment to defense for Seattle.
Canadian spins meters out. Now Sweel, back to Hand. And stood up. Yona with a big tackle on Noah Flesh. Day 1. The Seawolves flying to the gain line, really setting the tone defensively. Abel out wide, intercepted. Here comes Seattle. A massive tackle there from Noah Flesh. Get away from a second. Now Rumble, you see the fatigue starting to set in for both sides.
Yeah, playing advantage.
Advantage to Chicago.
Be on your feet to make a tackle.
Luke White, Bain. Oh, the big man rumbling inside, upended. Basker raises the flags, and we are tied at 8. Long throw, nearly stolen away there by Scott. Here comes Seattle. Yona with the show and go. Yona across midfield. Yona still has support. Drugged down from behind. Big tackle from Brown. And it'll end up with hand for the Hounds. Yona back to Creel. Now Matthews. Matthews with the line break. Offload to Rousseau. Out wide has Pulu. Pulu steps in. Able to find JP Smith. Smith lost possession, but backwards, no. Wave after wave, phase after phase for the Hounds, inching closer to the gain line. Awaru. Scott calling for it, chopped down quickly by Yona. On the side, Noah Flesh, nothing doing.
George, play advantage.
Knocked on. Venter with the throw. Stolen away by Seattle. Reno Herbst, certainly a factor. And here comes Rousseau the other way. Across midfield, turns on the Jets. Has the offload to Matthews. Now Futi. Settle things down a bit. The opportunity still very much there. It's out to Rickard Hadding. The captain dots it down, and the Seawolves are back on first half. Take another look quickly through the hands. Hadding, when he gets ball in hand, he is not going to make a mistake, and he does not. The talisman.
No contest.
Able to find his target. Creel, Yona. Here comes Futi, always dangerous. Now Matthews out wide as Pulu. Pulu with the step, slung down inside from Smith with pace. Again, trying to get it wide. Futi stepping inside, couldn't get his hands free for the offload.
Offside. All right, we've got an advantage.
Advantage to Seattle, offside against Chicago. Back here to the near side.
No advantage. Hold up. Mike, responding to your check.
Our TMO Mike Kelly wants to take a look at something before the...
It is late. The tackler is high. There is head contact with foul play. He's high with a high degree of danger without mitigation.
So the collision there between Sweel
based
and
on those
Matthews.
facts, we've got an upright tackler. So we've had a tackle from 10. He's upright. There's direct head contact. There's no mitigation, and there's a high degree of danger. So it's a red card.
A red card to Tim
George,
Sweel.
your mark is going to be on.
Minutes, we talk about winning the 20s. Chicago will be down a man and really have to focus.
Still short. Another go. The captain this time, waiting for the signal. None yet. Chicago will have to give it another go. No, hold on. They will not. As George Myers comes around to the side and signals a try. They got down, were able to respond. The red card to Sweel certainly changed the complexion of this match. Matthews. Back it goes. Card coming out.
They had numbers out wide.
And it's going to go against Chicago.
Seconds.
And the Samoan International sends it through. And I wanted to do that on purpose. I wanted people to really focus, with 9 matches remaining, what we could bring individually and collectively, and they appear to have worked. Rousseau out wide, Matthews onto Futi. Futi down the touchline, and Ina Futi in for 5. Seattle
Feeling it right now, and here we go, taking a look. Great skip ball out the backside. Here's Rousseau to Matthews. Nice pin and pass to the corner. Futi knows he's in. Nothing but green grass, and scores for the number 14. But that's the danger on the corners. They've been finding a bit of purchase on there all game.
Brad Tucker, former Seattle man, now comes on into second row. Here comes Chicago.
Open up. Ball's available.
5 meters out, the Hounds trying to respond. Down to man, down 13.
It's your own player. Let it come, it's your own player.
Awaru
Tackle!
right at the new addition, Wayne Gluski with the tackle.
Against blue.
Trying to go again around the side. Timo, Mike Kelly checking in. Bears.
Okay, I'm going to go upstairs and check it then. All right, Mike, just coming up to you. On field, we've got a neck roll by 8 blue. Can we please confirm those facts?
George, I have a decision for you. Blue 8 has committed a
Yes.
croc roll. He's not around the neck, he's on the jersey. However, the croc roll brings the player over. We do not have any contact with the joint. It's a penalty only.
Looks in. Able to get him is Esdale now this time. Pick and go, offload to Matthews. Matthews turning on the Jets. Couldn't get the offload, but has a man, Reno Herbst. Massive tackle from Chicago. The home fans on their feet, sensing another try could be imminent. Trying to go out wide. Devin Short couldn't hold it.
Playing advantage.
He's had a phenomenal game.
Noah Brown trying to break through. Maul formed, you hear our referees say. Has a man, here comes Baska out wide, a little show and go into the hands and dotted down.
Baiting that defender in, that's experience, bringing in that defender and the support on the edge. Nice job.
Seattle, that'll do it, final whistle blows. Hilsenbeck sends it to touch. Seattle holds on. Chicago thought they had time, and that is exactly what the captain, Lucas Rumble, is saying. What a match tonight at Starfire. Seattle back on top, their 3rd win of the season. They have all come here at home.